Trump just dropped devastating news on Maxine after calling for abuse against Trump staffers. President Donald Trump responded to Senator Maxine Waters, DCA, on Monday after she used inflammatory rhetoric and called for attacks on members of the Trump administration on Saturday. President Trump tweeted, "Congresswoman Maxine Waters, an extraordinarily low IQ person, has become, together with Nancy Pelosi, the face of the Democrat Party. She has just called for harm to supporters, of which there are many, of the Make America Great Again movement. Be careful what you wish for, Max." It is apparent that the leftist progressives believe their very own fictional facts and violent rhetoric. In fact, many leftists think we are unintelligent and unable to keep up with the facts, or they choose to have selective memories. Again, Democrats think we're all stupid and don't keep up with facts, and we won't notice their hypocrisy or shameful politicization of this issue. This is the only reason that politicians like Representative Maxine Waters can get away with calling open season on Trump's administration, claiming his officials will not be able to go out and eat, shop, or get gas without being harassed and attacked by loving liberals. Trending: Trump warned Maxine Waters and she didn't listen, now he's sending in the feds. This type of disgusting behavior only appeals to the radical French communists and socialists that have infiltrated the DC establishment. Normal Americans find this bullying and disrespect abhorrent. Maxine Waters has crossed a dangerous line, advocating for mob-style politics, calling for attacks and violence against all Trump officials. She is openly encouraging her supporters to fight back against the Trump administration amid backlash over the White House's zero-tolerance immigration policy, and said the people will absolutely harass Trump staffers. In an appearance on Saturday on MSNBC, Waters suggested that people begin harassing and protesting members of the administration of President Donald Trump at stores, restaurants, and gas stations. She went on to suggest that this was simply the new reality for the United States of America. Waters' inflammatory comments were in reference to another weekend incident where White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders being asked to leave a Red Hen restaurant in Virginia this weekend. Waters stated, "I have no sympathy for these people that are in this administration who know it's wrong for what they're doing on so many fronts. They tend to not want to confront this president or even leave, but they know what they're doing is wrong. I want to tell you, these members of his cabinet who remain and try to defend him, they won't be able to go to a restaurant, they won't be able to stop at a gas station, they're not going to be able to shop at a department store. The people are going to turn on them. They're going to protest. They're absolutely going to harass them until they decide that they're going to tell the president, 'No, I can't hang with you. This is wrong. This is unconscionable. We can't keep doing this to children.'" She went on to add, "We've got to push back. We've got to say no. I, for example, have stepped way out there. I said this man needs to be impeached. I know a lot of people think we're not ready to say that. Some people have said a long time ago he would become presidential. He will never be presidential. This man does not have any good values. I believe he needs to be impeached. As a matter of fact, a long time before he's doing what he's doing now with these children. I think he had done enough to undermine this country and to have us understand we cannot trust him, that we should have come with an impeachment resolution. So, I believe we cannot wait until the next presidential election. We have to resist him. I want to see him impeached." It seems the left could never be more out of touch with the American people and what they actually want. With the exception of progressives and open borders proponents, the vast majority of Americans are not outraged at President Trump for his current enforcement of laws past administrations. New polling shows Americans blame the irresponsible illegal parents who would drag their children into a life of crime and across a border illegally. If a real family is in real need of asylum, there are plenty of legal points of entry they can go to for help. Adding insult to injury, Representative Nancy Pelosi, CAD, has publicly denounced Maxine Waters' irresponsible and violent rhetoric. Newsweek states. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi responded Monday to fellow Democratic Congresswoman Maxine Waters' call for Trump administration officials to be harassed by protesters as unacceptable. Pelosi blamed President Donald Trump's daily lack of civility for provoking responses that are predictable but unacceptable when she retweeted a CNN story about the comments Waters made over the weekend. Pelosi did not mention Waters by name but called for unity as Republicans and Democrats prepare for a showdown in November's midterm elections. In the crucial months ahead, we must strive to make America beautiful again. Trump's daily lack of civility has provoked responses that are predictable but unacceptable. As we go forward, we must conduct elections in a way that achieves unity from sea to shining sea, Pelosi tweeted. We do notice. Everyone is noticing. That's the only reason that politicians like Representative Maxine Waters can get away with calling open season on Trump's administration, claiming his officials will not be able to go out and eat, shop, or get gas without being harassed and attacked by loving liberals. This type of disgusting behavior only appeals to radical French liberals.